Something.
If I looked ugly, you would tell me, right?
Where are we going?
Okay, because I had just asked you, but Nary a moment ago before my response to what you said was hit record. I got things I want to say.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I should wear the shirt. I don't know if it clashes too much, but I said, fuck it. I'm just going to go for it because it's hot.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Yeah, 112, I think, as I got up.
Something ungodly.
Something
unfathomable.
untoward. Mm-hmm. Something borrowed, something gained.
Something evil.
Something blue.
Something worse.
Oh. So that was cool.
Yeah, it's hot.
But yeah, anyway, I'm like, well, if I looked bad, you would tell me. And I'm like...
You specifically said if I looked ugly, you would tell me.
Yeah, and you wouldn't.
And I looked at you.
You did.
And then I said, where are we going?
Mm-hmm. Because, as in, where are we going with this? Or where are we going? I mean, on the podcast.
Right.
It's not that you wouldn't tell me if I was ugly. It's only if, like, you already feel hotter, then you wouldn't tell me I was looking ugly.
I would never tell you unsolicited that I don't think you look good because that's not my business.
What is your business?
If you ask me, do I look ugly?
Do I look? Do I look ugly?
Then I owe you an honest answer. But,
Yeah, if I ask...
Friend to friend.
If I F to F?
Yes. Peer to peer.
I'll connect from.
Indeed. But, unsolicited opinion, unwarranted, unnecessary, unsanctioned, uncalled for.
Well, you don't know. I could be calling for it.
If you call for it,
but I want to ask.
Then you can't be scared about the response.
When you saw me,
right?
What went through your mind?
That's Stevie.
You opened the door and you went, "Hello."
Hello.
I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" You're like, we got to work, and I'm like,
"Okay, yeah."
I'm like, we got a fast one today.
In a classic callback, got a hard out.
You do actually.
Got a hard out.
It's okay. This one may end up being a little bit shorter.
I left the packages. They're in the car. I'll go grab
Next
them,
week.
but I can grab them at a different point in this.
We can hit pause, or I can vamp.
Right. But it can wait a little bit because I feel it would stall. That was stall and stilt the energy right off the bat.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I have a question for you.
I have nothing but answers for you.
Would you give me an answer if that's actually what I wanted?
What's the question?
That's the question. I entered that with a question mark. What do you want from me?
Right. What's the question in question?
If
what I give you an answer for?
If I asked the question, would you give me an answer that I wanted?
What's the question?
That's the question. If I were to ask a question,
right?
Would you give me the answer?
My answer is that it would depend on the question.
Okay. I don't know. I gotta say, fuck my consultant real quick.
Right. Well, the time has passed. Had their chance.
We built that city.
That part. That part.
I was going through the last episode that we did. The emotions. Well, and I was writing down timestamps of when funny stuff ended.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
Because I think I don't know if I mentioned something to you about it, but I heard it and I'm like, I'm going to try this. Haven't gotten around to actually like continuing that task apart from what I had done that other night. But I'm getting around to it.
Okay,
One, very funny.
Good episode.
A solid laugh, like LPM.
Yeah.
Like a good laugh per minute on that one.
Got some solid ha-has.
And quite honestly, the brioche bun bit was it was a modern day who's on first.
It was. I think it was most effective because it kept venturing out elsewhere, but it just kept coming back.
Well, it's like, okay, well, I got to let you keep going because I can't derail, and I'm assuming also vice versa because it's like, well, let's add to it, but always ground it.
Journey elsewhere, and then we'd go, but the brioche buns.
It's
four of them.
It's at a point where you're like, could we? It's right there. After all, haven't we been good? We deserve it. We could just take the bit.
We were good all week.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Good enough. Sometimes good is good enough.
That is true.
And some people will tell you that. Others won't. And that's on them.
On God.
Oh. Oh,
Fleek. Yeah. The fleck. Hello.
What up?
Welcome.
To the
Hell yeah.
podcast.
YouTube.com. So I show you a podcast.
You're here.
Click subscribe, like.
Buy some breadsticks.
Yeah, buy breadsticks.
For us.
Send them in the box. Yeah.
Yes.
I would be sent breadsticks.
Truly.
That would be so good.
If any of y'all want to send me some Fazoli's breadsticks, don't, because I won't trust it. But I'll appreciate the thought. And it'll make me miss Fazoli's even more.
Oh, rest in peace, Fazoli's.
Wait, they opened the first one. It's in the airport. I'm going to the airport tonight.
That's where you're going? Is that for the bucket of spaghetti place?
No. It's definitely going to be closed, though, because I'm taking a red eye. But my heart will look at the Fazoli's.
Mm. Mm-hmm. At the empty lobby and
my
go.
My Kokoro Fazoli's wish.
Kokoro Fazoli, that's right.
Heartfelt.
Cocoa low carbohydrate.
That part. It's going to sit on my Kokoro.
Mm-hmm. Right in there.
Right in that artery. Right
my
in the
Kokoro arteries. These heartfelt. So I was on Reddit.com recently, and then I actually uninstalled the app because I was like, I need to not be on it.
I need space.
So then I was like, well, I don't know what to do on my phone anymore. So I downloaded Reddit.
Fair.
Also, I don't know why I chose, after they decided to fuck over all their third-party app developers, that was when I decided maybe I should get off this shitty app and use this third party.
Yeah.
Because now I can't.
Right.
Because they're all protested. So
yep.
I'm back at it. And apparently dark mode is like a premium feature now that I would not have had if I had like left it on like installed.
Work.
It's like only at night you can. And I'm like, stop it. Just enable it.
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm mad about that.
I don't care for that.
But I was on Reddit.com recently.
Yep.
Pause this story because I have this up. I'll remember this. Ooh. I'm talking to my father yesterday, and he goes out of his way to tell me we were playing Call of Duty, playing our zombies.
He's got good.
Not World at War. Cold War.
Global Offensive.
Yes. Valorant.
COD Go.
Yeah, COD Go.
COD Go somewhere else because Microsoft closed the deal.
Apex, COD Go, Legends.
2.
That's like Dota. That was a good one. I'm here for it.
Yep.
He goes, yeah. He's like, I bought these JBL headphones from Walmart. Or no, he's like, I said I got a big cup recently. I was like, oh, that's cool, Dad.
We love that.
He buys a lot of things, so I'm getting it all mixed up.
We love a big cup.
He's like, I bought this bubbler from Walmart.com. And he said it like all bouncy. Yeah, he's like, and I bought it from Walmart.com. And I did this, and I'm like, Dad, you got to give me a second. I got to write this down. He goes, what? I'm like, Walmart.com. Just, I'm like, where does this pep in your step? How much are they paying you, Father?
At Walmart.
At what.com. Available. So I saw a post in r/Phoenix that the Bottled Blonde gets pushback on plan to open downtown Gilbert location. It was a cross post from r/Gilbert. And
what is Bottled Blonde?
Let me look into that because I didn't bother doing any of that until like just now.
Is it a bar?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Because in my head I'm like Bottled Blonde beers. Is that where we're going?
Maybe either like
a brewery.
Oh, that's probably
a microbrew
what it is. Yeah.
Situation. I don't know. But that seems like the kind of wordplay that a microbrewery would perform.
Oh, it's a hip spot for pizza and elevated bar bites.
Oh.
It's like a Bottle Blonde pizzeria bar place.
I love that for them.
So apparently Gilbert there's been some pushback.
Well.
So I know one person that lives in Gilbert.
Feet on the street.
Feet on the street, cool town. My friend.
Everyone lives in Gilbert. What are you talking about?
That's the place to be.
Yeah. I have 3 coworkers that live in Gilbert. On my team.
That's insane. Why is everyone in Gilbert?
Cheap housing. Cheap housing in a burgeoning environment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's on the up and up.
If you're willing to live in the middle of nowhere, it's a nice little pocket of something and nothing. I'll give Gilbert that.
It's like being with your safety ex.
It's not the kind of something I want.
Yeah. And why should you?
But some people like it.
And they're wrong.
Some people love it.
Some people gotta have it.
Feet on the street.
Feet on the street. Cool town.
Bottle Blonde.
Bottle Blonde. So I sent him a snippet of just not like a link to the article,
Just the headline.
just the snippet of what I saw from the post on my phone. I didn't click on it. I didn't care to see what they were. I wanted to go to the source. I said, "Hey, Cool Town." Meanwhile, I haven't talked to Cool Town
since 2022,
December 20th. Yeah,
work
when we got that message.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, Cool Town, as a Gilbertonian, what's your take on the Bottle Blonde situation?" He gave me an answer.
Of course he did.
And I loved him for this. He said, "Hey, I think it's pretty cool. It shows Gilbert is growing. I think it can only help. Okay, yes, maybe some families don't want to walk downtown next to a club, but whatever. Sorry, too bad for you."
Work. Get them, Cool Town.
I said, "Well said. Do you mind if I share this on my podcast? You're my feet on the street for what's happening in Gilbert." And he said, "If anomalously,
T.
is that a word, or did he just say anonymously wrong?"
That was supposed to be anonymous.
Okay, that's what I figured, but
you never know.
Words, they have meanings.
That part.
For sure. If my name's being stapled to comment, I would really need to dive more into the topic. I'm like,
you know what? Good on him for such an opinion.
I was like, "You'd be our friend Cool Town if that's okay."
Well stated.
I was like, we're just fucking around. And he's like, "Totally cool," in parentheses, or sorry, in quotes. He said, "I'm totally cool with that." And I'm just like, whatever, man. And I'm like, "How you been?" And I'm like, "Good." More or less.
Yeah.
I got what I needed.
Cook my meat.
Mm-hmm.
Get my opinions.
Well, he asked me how my job was. I said, "Oh, it's this. How's, you same old." And then he went, "No response." And I'm like, "Best response."
Okay.
I was good.
Yeah.
I responded. That was the last task that was necessary for me.
Did your job. You checked that box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what that is.
Yeah. So that's what happened.
That's what that is.
You want to talk about how the freeway fell? Since you care about freeways?
As a child,
What's your feet on the street?
I cared deeply about freeways.
Mm-hmm. And the support structure that we had in place?
Yes. And the careful placement of our vehicle betwixt two taller vehicles for the purposes of surviving in the event of a collapse.
Correct.
Which was...
There was actually a real collapse.
Which was misguided, but on the right track.
You were ahead of your time.
Yeah. If only that had been standard curriculum, perhaps.
Yeah.
For others.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was a collapse.
Yeah, I guess I believe there was like a car accident that caused it to actually like fall apart. Like it wasn't like it just like crumpled apart from what I understand. And also, serious situation that they're like working on getting fixed if they haven't already.
Yeah.
But
did you know?
I just thought it was funny. In a tragedy, just the like,
right.
Well, I have something for you to talk about.
Right.
And I remember calling you and you going, "Steve, I don't know if
you want me to
like, yeah, give us your take."
I was like, you want me to riff on people dying from a bridge collapse?
No, I want you to riff on the bridge collapse.
The fact that people died is just consequential.
I'm not gonna say it's expected. We gotta stop this bit.
Did you know that if you go onto a website on the internet,
trawl around the interwebs,
where they help you get rid of pigeons, if you have a lot of pigeons in the home, which I do,
okay,
and I would like them to go away.
You have a lot of pigeons in your home,
like on the roof of the home.
Oh, okay.
And trying to get into the attic.
Oh.
And I would like them to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to die, but I would like them to go away.
I just don't want them here.
I want them to roost elsewhere.
Like people feel about homeless people.
I'm not going to equate my experience with.
Did you see the anti-homelessness trans pride spikes that they put up? There was anti-homelessness spikes, but they spray painted the trans pride flags for Pride Month.
Listen, you can find allies anywhere.
Hey, just want you to know we do recognize that you're trans, but you still can't sleep here.
Sleep here, yeah.
Which is fucked up. But it's free to sleep outside. It should be. There's no overhead.
Private property.
You're right. What? Who? What are you doing with it? Why can't I just lay down?
It's me time.
But why do you need 12 acres?
It's me property.
I'm just on the corner. I'm just trying to roast my little beans in a pot.
Listen, man, I'm just trying to talk about pigeons.
Tell me about your pigeons.
So there's a pigeon problem, and they're loud.
You got a little pigeon problem? A little pee-pee?
No, big.
Oh, a big pee-pee. Big, throbbing, fat pee-pee.
Yeah. And they make a lot of a mess. What?
I forgot what Sal sent me a picture yesterday.
I'm concerned at the fact that you were reminded of it by conversations about big and small pee-pee. But not surprised. Just concerned. Anyway, so like pigeons, problem. But on this particular website, they gave out a fact that I have not chosen to confirm. But
not deny.
But I won't deny it. I'll just say it.
Let people do your own research.
Make your own informed decisions about this.
Register.
They claim that a very significant amount, I believe upwards of 60% of damage caused to like local concrete infrastructure, particularly bridges and overpasses and things of that nature, comes from pigeon droppings because they're very highly acidic.
Interesting. Because that's where they're going to roost, because it's a place to sit. We got to put the anti-bird homelessness spikes up on the bridge.
That part. Hold on.
Anti-trans
friendly, trans-friendly anti-bird spikes.
Yeah. Trans pride, foul homelessness spikes.
Right.
On the bridges.
Right.
We need more spikes on the bridges.
Right.
And in case they run across the road, let's put spikes across the road.
That'd be cool.
Stop everything.
Yeah.
But we'll paint them, I don't know. We'll give the buys something, buy pride. Maybe some MLN. Or we could do a third one.
Libyans.
The Lebanese flag. Whoops. Hey, well, at least I waited 2 weeks. It would have been real bad of a little slip.
Oh my god. Words are fun.
No, they're not.
Good God.
I'm sorry.
The behavior I exhibited at Joanne's Fabrics
I
is not representative.
I was real focused on making sure I said Lebanese. I just...
It took all focus.
They only gave me one L.
That part. Ugh. Do you want to talk about Sal's pee-pee?
Oh, actually, do you want to see it?
Sure.
It is a pee-pee.
Yeah.
So, I think someone sent this to Snake, or someone sent this to Sal originally, and then this was going around, and then it became, oh God. All they said was, do you want to see the chode?
Oh, okay.
It's more about the caption that's with the picture.
Okay, it's spoiler.
This one's fun. For Sal. There's a lot to unpack with that one.
Throw it away.
Do you
in the outside garbage.
You get it now?
Oh yeah.
Where I'm like, you would love to see this, but there's never going to be a good opportunity to show you, except for right now.
You know what?
He's real.
He's real for that.
I gotta say, you know what though?
Listen,
good.
If it's big enough and hard enough for you to classify it in such a way,
well, you can just use words.
Yeah.
You don't have to be honest.
I mean, well, it's bigger than some things.
I think it's his truth.
That part.
And you know what? That he is real for
It's big for him and hard for him. Comparatively.
Yeah.
It could have been smaller. It could have been softer.
Oh, yeah. Small and soft. Soft and wet.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah. Good for him.
Hard and dry.
I love a certain amount of delusion of such a sort.
I don't know. I'm like, is that just like in like natural confidence or just like, because like at the same time, you got to own what you got.
I unfortunately think that it isn't actually like the person who took that picture. I don't think put that caption on it. I feel that someone else put it on after the fact to mock him, which is unfortunate.
I don't believe so because I believe that's a real Snapchat.
But it wasn't like it was disconnected from it. It was above it.
What do you mean?
Like it wasn't like Snapchat like does like a text. Excuse me. Does like a text thing overlay, which you can still also fake. That's like above it, as though it was like a Twitter post with like a picture.
Well, no, because it's a screenshot. If you were to go and put the little overlay thing all the way at the top, that is what it would look like. I don't like that I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
It didn't re-spoiler itself.
Right.
I hate that.
You need to hide his truth.
You don't mind if I look at Dick on Maine? It's nice, I guess, to see it.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Actually, I hate seeing it.
Okay.
Because I don't want to.
Yeah.
And I'd like to stop.
Yeah.
I can stop at any time.
Respoil. Apply spoil.
Could I just back out and go back in?
You could delete your account.
I'm trying, Flop.
That would work.
I am aware.
Hi, Diva.
Okay, we spoiled again. We back. We good.
Hey, Diva.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait.
I had something I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
But God, if I could remember.
Yeah, God of War.
Oh, that's
that part. Mm-hmm.
That part.
Yeah, we did record not too long ago.
Oh, this is not on the list, but it's something I thought of. They do you know how they do Pokemon Go fests of various points across the country and the world.
Okay, yeah.
We gotta go to one of them.
The Go Fest?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
We gotta do one of them. Not this one coming up because it's in August and it's in New York, and I have less than no desire to be in August in New York.
Correct. I don't want to be in August, let alone in New York.
That part.
I don't want to be skip to September.
I'm like, it's going to be humid and smoky and nasty. Now, who wants to be in New York?
So I guess we'll have to just keep our eyes out for when they're like the next ones are, like the winter one.
I wish we had gone to the last one because it was winter and it was in Vegas. So it's like, it's close and it's cold.
It's everything we want.
But
it's everything we need.
Yeah. I am everything you want.
But then we could go to the secret pizza place in the Cosmopolitan.
It's in the Aria.
It's not in the Aria, is
it?
I thought the secret pizza place is in the
What's in the Cosmopolitan? What do you mean when you say secret?
There's like it's a pizza place that's like up on like the third floor, and you have to like go between two walls. Like there's no logo or anything. That's
in the Cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
That's not in the Aria. I was thinking of 550 at the Aria.
No,
which there's no way in on God's green earth that it's still 550.
It's at least 7.
And you know what?
Inflation.
That's that.
Sometimes. That part.
Hello.
I downloaded a Speedrunners mod pack for Hades on my PC because I forget that you can mod things on PC. And I gotta say, I fucking love it. You want to know what it gives me? You want to know? Sure. I don't care. You're gonna know anyway.
Sure.
It lets you choose
your character.
No, it lets you like in the mod menu when you're going to like select all your shit. You can choose what hammer boon. Like you can guarantee a hammer boon, and you can have it pre-selected for all of the different aspects.
This is very good.
Yes, hammer will improve a function of the weapon in that run. So like, for example, the shield, the one that they kind of recommend, like the speed strat, is explosive shot. So you would normally hold your shield, and you can press and hold to keep blocking, and then do like a big dash attack that like shoves people away. That modifies that ability so that you like press and hold it, and then it shoots your whatever boon you have with it. It shoots it as like a gun, like a little beam. Okay. I discovered that for the first time yesterday and lost my goddamn mind. I'm like, this shield's cool now.
I love that.
Still hate some of the other ones, but like flurry, like for the couple of the spear aspects, there's like the flurry jab, which is where you can just attack infinitely by holding X or square or whatever. So it's kind of cool. It's like fun to like not have to worry if you're trying to go for speed and efficiency. like to not have to like deal with boons you don't want.
Yeah.
Or rather, you're always given that option. So not like a whole lot of differences, but as someone who's played it a shit ton, I'm like, oh man, this would be so much easier if I could just like, I want one of these.
Is that like just for fun, or is that like speedrun legal to like mod like that?
Oh,
just because you said like speedrunning mods.
So I think there's categories for it because it's about like making sense with like the seeds themselves. Like I haven't looked too much into like actual Hades speedruns because there's a lot of like there's difference between like in-game time and real-time attack because there's timers built into the game, so it takes into account your loading screens and your pauses and whatnot, so everyone's on equal playing ground. I don't know if that's in there. I do know that it does just let me like I'm using it kind of for like the other purposes of just like I get to like fuck this stuff
modify
around.
Things.
Yeah,
desired.
A nice thing is you cleared 3 levels and then you get up to the final ultimate level to escape. Spoiler, that's the point of the game. They tell you immediately. That's what you're trying to do is leave.
Get out.
You have to go like find all the satyr sack. You got to find the satyr sack and you got to do something with it. And it can show up in anywhere from 2
Sounds like my Friday night.
Yes, it does. That's your Friday night getting that
satyr sack.
You're getting that satyr sack. That's right. You got drink your recipe.
Drink your juice, Shelby.
Yeah, drink your juice. Yeah, no. So there's like in the very end there'll be like the main hub.
That stupid breathing made me lightheaded.
You okay? Okay. Are you okay? Yeah. Don't die.
I'm a little sleep deprived, and I haven't eaten anything today.
Oh, really?
And this is a lot of caffeine.
You're sleep deprived. Curious. Because,
listen, it's what's on the tin.
I'm aware.
Satyr sack.
Satyr sack, yes. But I'm me going, we're gonna play, right, boys? And
I said I couldn't.
No, yeah, you said I don't know, maybe, and I'm like, you should have said no, because I'm gonna ask you again.
You should have understood that was.
Well, no. I knew it was, which is why I still asked, because I'm like, say it. Like I want you to say it to me.
Yeah.
And you did.
Listen, we've resolved the problem when Baldur's Gate comes out.
That just sounds like you don't want to play Borderlands anymore.
It's not that I don't want to play with you guys, but I will be honest, I don't really like Borderlands.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, then you could just say that.
Yeah, that's not why I have like not been playing. That's just been literally a timing issue.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like I love playing with you two. Mm-hmm. I don't really like Borderlands. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Like if you're not feeling it, like that's what you got to communicate, because it's like, I mean.
Well, I'm not feeling it not enough to not play it. Mm-hmm. Especially
but
since
but given any alternative, I understand.
Well, this particular alternative is much more important to me.
For now. I have a channel. I have obligations. Meanwhile, me. So what, you guys want to do puzzle and survival? You can download it and get the Headquarter 5 and support me.
I like that.
I actually did it. It was a fun game. Okay. The sponsor stream that I did, it got me fucked up.
Okay.
They're like, hey, you just got to play for about an hour, but you could break it up in like 15, 20-minute chunks because most people don't play. I said, no.
I said,
oh no, you guys got me cracked on this. Like, you got to upgrade my stuff and then go work on campaign, but go back to upgrade.
Work.
Because I'm like, brain
is brain.
I said, I'm not spending money on this game. And they said, there's a 5-star hero named Scarlet on sale for $5. And I said, that counts towards one of my goals. I will spend $5.
That makes sense. That works.
You were going to say?
I hatched a shiny Mawile, which is cute. Yeah. But then I was like, they haven't added the Mega yet.
No, but you'll have it.
But the Mega will come. Mm-hmm. Oh, Beach.
Oh, I love Mawile.
Oh, Beach.
I fucking love Mawile.
Beach.
She's
that Mega
so
will
good.
Come.
The shiny's pink, right? I think.
I don't
remember.
That's an excellent,
maybe it's like a burgundy.
It's an excellent question. I believe it is lives somewhere in that color story.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if I've gotten any recent shiny boys
here on our Pokemon Go podcast.
A little bit, yeah.
But I don't care.
Well, yeah. This is just.
I don't care.
I've been talking to people. I've been getting some feet on the street information.
A bit of a burgundy situation.
Yeah, she's very pretty. I love her. People get excited to watch the podcast. Oh, they. Him. Ma Weil. More like Pa Weil.
Am I right?
Sometimes.
I've been known to be right.
Hatching 2 eggs. No shiny.
Hatch my eggs.
Every time I hatch an egg, I just go, you could have been shiny. You're a waste of my resources.
That part. I get so annoyed when it's like, when I don't figure out, like, when I don't, like, think through properly the fact that I'm like, oh, it's almost time for my eggs to hatch. Because, like, I try to, like, batch them in such a way that then it's like, okay, now I can, like, when they're getting ready to hatch, I'll do a lucky egg and double that experience for the hatching.
But then the adventurous thing kicks your ass.
And then it doesn't, like, I just want an option to be like, don't hatch yet. Give me a second.
Take a break.
Give me a second.
Let's take a beat, circle back.
That's all I want is like a delay button.
Yeah.
In the same way that like you can like stall the encounter, you know, like when you do like certain like events and stuff. And then it's like, do you want to like do this results in a Pokemon encounter? Do you want to do it right now or do you want to wait?
Yeah.
I'm like, why can't I wait?
Yeah.
The only person that hurts is me because then I'm keeping my eggs locked up. But like, let me do that. Let me pop a fucking lucky egg and then get this show on the road.
They don't care.
But yeah, it came up and it was like 7 eggs ready to hatch. And I was like, fuck. I was like, I didn't do
And if you try to like close out of it, it'll still make you do the animations again. And like they already hatched. They're already there.
In the background. And you won't get the experience. But anyway, so I was like, I was mad.
It's dog duty, yeah.
I went into this mad.
Oh,
and then that first egg hatches. Boom, shiny Ma Weil. I was like, oh, I can't be mad anymore.
A little mad.
But I was still a little mad. Mostly because I was like, but the Mega's not in the game yet. And listen, I'd love a Steel Fairy Mega right about now in these trying times.
A Steel Fairy? Oh, that's true.
Delightful
that would be nice.
Delightful to have. It's okay. Mega Tyranitar's coming.
Ooh. I got a shiny horse, nice. Ponyta.
I still haven't gotten one. Like in my many adventures, I've gotten 2 Galarian shinies.
Do you want this one? Because I already have a shiny Rapidash.
Sure.
Okay.
We can form a trade.
I got Rome, shiny Paris.
Love that.
I think I had sent you Butt.
You did show me Butt. Yeah.
Which was funny after we had talked about it last time. And I think that's it. That's all I've gotten since then.
Cool.
So, sad. But also, I'm like, what is... I can't evolve Gambit yet. I can't evolve Yellowfish. I got a shiny Galarian Farfetch'd.
Oh. Very similar in color to the normal one.
All I have to do is make 10 excellent throws?
Which is not common for the new ones. Usually the new ones, they try to make them quite a bit different.
I didn't know it was that low.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty nice.
That's what that is.
Ooh.
That's what that is.
Ooh, wait. Oh, I have a shiny Gabite that I didn't know I had.
I'm still sad about the fact that I for most of my life, for most of my life, I have incorrectly thought that the shiny Garchomp looked really cool because I saw a fan one and thought it was real because it was black and red and I was like, that's fucking sick. Someday I'm gonna get a Garchomp. It's gonna be great. And I still haven't gotten one. But then on this pod, when like I was like, it's really cool, and you were like, no, it's not. And I was like,
how could
brother, what do you mean?
After all this time, and it truly, it's not fair.
Did you like my text from earlier when I was digitally cosplaying as a 48-year-old Christian mother?
Yeah, I did.
Every now and then, I just like to dabble.
I mean, it's very fun. Yeah. It's very fun. Like we have fun.
We have fun here. Wordplay.
It's why I had to hit you with the amen.
Exactly.
Prayer emoji. Pray. Because I'm like, okay, we're on board. I think back to Tyler. It all just keeps coming back to Tyler.
It's all coming back.
But she'd always be like, I just like, where do you guys come up with this? I'm like, you're right here.
Yeah, we're just here.
You seen it, don't you?
I've been on the internet.
I've seen it on the microwave.
I mean, also like in that particular case, it's like I've worked in an office, so it's like you just have the classics: double exclamation point, ellipses that are unnecessary, explicit use of the wrong there.
Green Bay.
Oshkosh, Appleton, Green Bay.
The roar is apparently for dragons. The roar, Team Rocket Grunt Go thing. Not to be sidetracked, but they said something about like roar. Were you scared or something? And then it's a Gabite.
I'm unfamiliar.
It recommended me a single Metagross. That was my recommended team for this fight.
I see what you mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah. I didn't remember what it said. You understand?
Yep.
That's because, yes.
That's all you needed.
Mm-hmm. What were you saying just before this? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get distracted. God, you were talking about Pokemon Go.
Talking about,
the eggs with that, but past that,
yeah.
You had just said it. And like, I didn't mean to not engage.
Pretending to be a, speaking as a Christian mother.
Yes. Very good. It was very well done. I'm very appreciative. We don't use emojis often in our friend circle.
Right.
And it's a good one.
I like using them to disastrous effect.
Correct. Yeah, like when you're trying to like really, when you're shooting your shot, but you need that haha JK on less energy, so you throw in the emojis.
If I pull out an emoji in a friend chat, it's a meme. And that's just that.
Full stop.
Full stop. I don't use them for real.
Yeah.
In friend chat.
But you wouldn't have if you had to talk to me for real, you wouldn't.
But yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly correct.
That part.
Mm-hmm. A little red-eyed Gibble.
I thought that was a shiny Gibble for a second. I was like, shit.
Oh, that would have been nice.
I was like, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, a shadow one. That would have been very cool.
Dun 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 dun. The witch, ding dong, the witch is dead goes off.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch is fucking dead. Dun 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 dun
witch, the wicked witch.
Dun 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 dun. Ooh. You know what? So we had that conversation the other day, or like I think last time we were talking about middle evolutions in Pokemon and how they suck butt.
A lot of them do.
Do you know who's a good one?
Whom?
Gravile.
Oh yeah.
Where he actually looks like, also he looks like a Hork-Bajir from Animorphs. That's their bladed.
Okay.
Yeah. Same thing with Sceptile. It must have been inspired by Animorphs. J.A. Applegate. Yeah, K.A. Applegate. K.A. Applegate.
Yeah.
She wrote those with her sci-fi husband.
Of the famous Applegates.
Mm-hmm. To talk about
the Applegate dynasty.
Yeah, of course. It was very important to them to express how cool animals were. And also like the terrible fucked up shit parts of war.
And you know what? You do know what? They're real for that.
They are real for that.
Yeah.
And I understand.
What's your favorite middle evolution?
Like of the starters?
Yeah, we'll go with starters because that's easier.
Yeah. Because like I would have to look at all like the 3-stage ones.
Yeah,
but like
that's a toughie.
Well, let's just go by generation.
That's tough for Jessica.
Because that'll be easier for me to think in groups of 3. So like
Gen 1.
So Gen 1 is going to be middle. Charmeleon.
I like Ivysaur.
Wartortle and Ivysaur.
Yeah.
I agree. I think Ivysaur is the best. Although I will say they're all very comparable at this point.
Yeah.
Where they don't really feel like it genuinely feels like the middle evolution.
Yeah.
Before they start their bullshit. Charmeleon gotta be weak. He's like weirdly red.
I like the red because I like the slight divergence, but then like there's really no red at all in Charmander. So I was expecting a little something.
Well, yeah, or you mean Charizard?
Charizard, excuse me, yes.
Even in the shine, he's not there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's Gen 2? Gen 2 would be Bayleaf. I like Bayleaf personally. Quilava.
Chikorita's got her tibbies out.
Or Crocodile.
Chikorita's wearing her pearls and getting her tibbies out. And we loved her for that.
I think Bayleaf's my favorite. She is. Or like, yes, she is very
I love for Alligator. Crocodile, I'm like, why did we suddenly turn into... Why is
America very brain?
Why is the coloration...
He's got
to look like a caveman.
Yeah.
What's happening?
It's a little weird because there wasn't like an egg thing at all, and then now he's got one. His old diaper.
Yeah. Who's the fire one?
Quilava.
Ew.
Like I love Typhlosion. He's my boy, but I hate that like his passive idle sprite does not have his flame collar out. And Quilava, although cool and makes sense for what they have, I think Bayleaf just looks cool. It's got the little dots and shit. And you just have to look these up. If you don't know Pokemon, get with the program.
I'm going to go with Crocodile.
Really?
Even though, like, the coloration is odd to me. He's just a little guy.
Oh.
And I like that.
You know what we need to do? I think I've mentioned it before, but what we need to actually do, and by that is I need to write it down. We should get little dry erase
flashcards.
No, little dry erase boards, because that could be very fun for like like this sort of thing. We can go. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, boom, and it's like ooh. It could be a fun way for a low cost prop to really up our game and our output, because we're growing. The podcast is blowing up. That's the second half of 2023.
2023 is about growing things.
First part was about what?
Realizing things.
Second part, now that we realize we need to grow it,
growing things.
We grow it or we show it. Either way, the ball drops at midnight. What's Gen 3? Gen 3 is...
Fennekin?
No. That's going to be Monferno. No, it's not. Gen 3 is Combuskin, who looks like a peepee.
It's unfortunate.
It's bad.
It's unfortunate. Honestly,
not great.
Kind of shocking that we got Blaziken out of that.
Yeah, Blaziken honestly fucks.
Like, out of that line, because, like, Blaziken's pretty cool. And, like, I don't like chickens, but, like, he's pretty sick.
Yeah. I like Torchic. I like Combuskin. I do not care for... I care for Blaziken, don't care for Combuskin.
I don't really like Torchic. It's just a little on the nose. I'm like, this is literally just a chicken that's orange.
Yeah. But it was really cool.
It's not a problem, but I'm just like, I'd like a little more.
We got a fire and fighting type, which was really cool and unique.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, my boy, though. See, I will say with Gen 3, I think I've played the least amount of playthroughs with Torchic. Like, I've only done that once. But my boy Marshtomp is not the winner. I understand.
Yeah.
But Grovyle fucks.
Grovyle does fuck.
This could be us if we were Pokemon.
I understand that this is not an opinion that you share at all, and I respect you for that. But I'm going to be honest. I really like Swampert. He's cool, but, like, I don't really like Mudkip.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I actually like Mudkip the most out of all of them.
Yeah, no, I figured that. But he's not really for me. But that's okay.
Cute
More Mudkip for you. Why is Mew so small?
Well, that's how small Mew is. He's small.
Right.
Profile big.
Are they, like, dating, though?
There's some energy there.
Yeah.
They're just friends.
The size differential is concerning to me.
Yeah, a little bit, which sucks because I'm like...
There's a little bit of...
I feel like I would be Grovyle, but I'm so short.
There's a gleam in Grovyle's eye.
Yeah. Oh.
The Mew isn't co-signing.
I hadn't really looked at all that. Oh, wow. Oh, he's really giving some, like...
He's giving as good as he gets.
Oh, man, he's giving some top vibes.
Oh, yeah.
But they did put Mew in a very small little leather jacket, and
which I love.
So I think it's all good.
Love that.
We gotta love a jacketed bottom.
That part.
And I love that.
That part. Williams.
They pay me in Wimes. My friend Kale sent me this today.
No.
They pay me in Wimes. Vegan.
I love that.
I've also enjoyed this one lately. Good Morning Derogatory.
Solid.
That's a good one.
A solid effort.
A for solid effort.
That's my favorite character from the Metal Gear series.
Big Boss.
Solid effort.
Yeah, that was good. Yes.
Yes.
I bought Phantom Pain. That was like Metal Gear Solid 5 because it was like a big one.
Yep.
That was apparently good. I bought it for $5.
Yep.
I started playing it.
Yep.
I paid for about 5 minutes.
Work.
Because I tried to move and I said, I don't understand how I'm supposed to move.
And that's that.
It really do be that part sometimes. What's up?
Guess what happened 2 days ago?
What happened 2 days ago? You had something you wanted to share. Is this the thing?
No.
Oh, damn.
But guess what happened 2 days ago?
What happened 2 days ago?
PD Piranha.
Oh, he dropped.
Released.
Is he good?
PD Piranha, very shockingly, is in Metal Mario's weight class, which...
You already got the build
as
for.
a prior Metal Mario
main
aficionado, if you will. Although it is less, it's not as good as my new build, given the meta changes. It's still good.
Is that outweighed by the fact that you get to play as Petey Piranha?
Yeah.
That there's a lot of like character set bonus there. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, plus the other thing too is that it's like even with like the Metal Mario build or like the Petey Piranha build, like I can fucking like stomp any CPU, like no question, unless something crazy happens. Crazy shit happens.
Yeah.
But like broad strokes,
you can't always win. It's very frustrating.
Yeah. 8 out of 10 chimes. 8 out of 10 times. Chimcho.
I love Chincho. Lantern, duty.
But what about Chingling? The little baby.
I do like Chingling.
It's cute.
Chimeco.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Daddy bought me this plane.
Oh.
Or Daddy bought me this boat. Whatever it is.
Glaceon.
I got a Regilecki.
Me too.
Yay.
Yeah.
Did not get a shiny.
That's not in the game yet.
Oh, that would explain it.
And someone in my Poke Raid thing was like, "Hope y'all get the shiny," and someone immediately texted back, "It's not in the game yet."
Damn.
I'm like, damn.
But he right though.
I'm like, he's not wrong, but shit.
It's shit. He forded.
He pissed it and he fords.
I think I need to turn my gain down just a little bit, because I am just always louder than you, and I never know how far to get. And I'm just gonna fix that.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I'll
Do
go.
you know how?
No, but I'm gonna go another 30 episodes if I don't fix this now.
Would you like me to fix it?
Well, I believe I just adjust the gain down a little bit.
Yes. Make sure you do it on the correct one.
Yes.
Or it'll make me even quieter.
Correct. Well, I don't want to hear you. That's
well,
the
you
point.
don't have to hear me. Take the headphones off.
You're right. Bro, words aren't real. It's just quiet.
T.
Because you're channel 1, correct?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What I said?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yes, I'm channel 1. It looks like.
Can you talk into mine?
That's mine.
Huh?
You're about to move mine.
Oh, wait. Am I this one?
You're channel 2, yeah.
Oh, so it's this right here.
Yeah. So you'd want to turn that down a little bit if you want you to be quieter.
Okay, that should be good.
I think that was a lot quieter. We'll find out.
Is that a lot quieter for me?
It's a lot quieter.
Too much?
Maybe a little too much.
Because I didn't feel like I adjusted it really.
It's just very precise. Here, why don't you come sit and then you can be hearing yourself and I can be adjusting your volume.
That's very smart. But then how will I know how big your volume is?
Because I'll also talk into the mic. Ooh.
If we don't fix this now, we're gonna miss the train.
If we don't leave now. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Lisa Ann White Whitmer Wegman.
Okay. Ooh, see, that is a lot quieter. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That was such a minimal difference.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
I think it's a little too quiet.
I agree.
Like, do you hear a little bit of bassy resonance when you talk?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, that sounds a lot better, actually. That sounds pretty good. Because then I feel like I can get in, and it's...
Get it on the ground floor.
Yeah. Well, I have a problem with volume control. Because...
You lost the remote. 2006 hit hard.
I got no more batteries.
I'll get you one of those jumbo universal ones.
Oh,
it's bigger than this keyboard.
Do you remember?
It's very U energy.
They're very good. I'm pretty sure I purchased one for the... oh, wait. Am I... Oh, I'd have to talk a bit louder if I want to... It's fine. As long as we're at similar volume. Yeah. I did that for... we did White Elephant one year. For our friend group. Or for Friendsmas. And I got the big universal remote. I think Jordan won it.
Yes.
And he had it.
That was the year when I bought that, the tiny little, $15 mini fridge.
Oh, a $15
Robbie
mini
got
fridge.
it.
Yeah, and then he dipped.
No, other Robbie.
Cool Robbie.
Yeah.
Well,
recent Robbie, but also
Robbie
past
recent.
Robbie.
Robbie recent over here.
You understand?
Can we tell him that we call him that?
Have you decided to start calling him that?
We can.
Because then in that case, I think you can tell him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets a kick out of it. He does. Every time I see him, I'm like, I feel like I haven't done enough cool things to talk to you.
He and I are so tertiary is not even close.
Tortuous allies.
That part. And so I remember distinctly one of the more recent times we were all hanging out. He was getting ready to leave, and he and his much closer friends were all doing the pat hug and everything.
Yeah.
And then it ended up with like me, and we're not 40, so like we're not gonna like handshake. So like I was expecting just like nothing, and so then he just kind of looks at me. He's like, "Do you want a hug?" I was like, "Sure."
I mean, you're never gonna know if you can.
Yeah. So then we did a quick pat.
That's
whilst laughing.
That's good.
About the fact that it was odd because like we both are very aware of the fact that like we're not particularly close friends, but it was just like
not in a negative way. I don't think. Right?
No.
It's very much of just like
I like him. He's cool. We just haven't really ever talked. We're not close.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And that's okay. I don't think people talk about that enough. But like, I'm totally cool.
You don't
with,
have
like,
to be best friends with everybody.
I love having like party friends where like you only catch up with them at a party.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
Well, it's kind of like where like
How
Jordan,
you
Jason, and
been?
Jessica have gotten to at this point, and that's just because of like the nature of everyone's lives at this point, which is fair. Also, it's hot.
It is hot.
It doesn't excuse the last 2 years, but it does excuse right now.
It's been hot for 2 years.
It's been warming up.
It's also been cold, but it's also been hot.
Remember monsoon season this year? When we got 2 nights of a monsoon, and we went, wow, that was cool. How much you got left for us? And they said,
it hasn't rained a single day here.
Yeah, there was one day a couple days ago where it was overcast.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, are we getting it? And it said no.
Yeah.
And I hate that for me.
It's only halfway through July, though. We've still got some time.
It just feels like I will say, like, not to get all political, but global warming.
Wow, leftist. Wow.
I take a 360-degree turn and walk away, PlayStation nerd. I'm just thinking about what I said earlier today. And I'm like, I don't really got a lot of room to talk. Yeah. I really fucked up this episode.
I think it was a great way to start things.
I think it was hysterical. I fully...
Pride. Skitchoos.
Was that in frame when I said that? Because they could clip that and I could get in trouble. No, I think
probably wasn't. Oh, yeah, because it would have been like here.
Oh, but there's like a smidge.
But it was probably facing... No, it would have been facing this way because it was facing my mouth.
Yeah.
Cook.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Mommy.
We'll put this out on whenever. We can make it go live whenever we want.
Yeah. Probably Sunday. We used to
be regular.
We used to come out on Sundays.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. And then we just stopped making content.
Kind of. It's real tough. Well, I will say I don't know how to solve this, but or rather,
yo, you got a problem?
Yo, I'll solve it.
I'll solve it.
No, I have to solve it.
I
have to make sure that you're never aware there was ever a problem in the first place, and then I have to solve the problem that happened, and I have to solve it. That's how life works.
But I'll check out my something while the DJ revolves it. I don't know that line enough to keep referencing it so much, but it just keeps coming up.
DJ push while DJ revolves it.
What?
Something.
Vanilla Ice.
Ooh, yeah.
I want it.
Fuck Vanilla Ice.
Okay.
What he did to Iggy was
wrong.
What
did he do? I don't pay attention to anything. I still thought Guy Fieri was cool.
I did too. Until more recently. But, oh, no. So, it's the name of a stand or of a user and stand in Stardust Crusaders, like one of the last people they fight before Dio, and he can his stand is cream, I believe, and he is Vanilla Ice.
Okay, yeah.
And his stand he eats things and puts them into a void, and he can eat himself and travel around like a void. Like a big ball. He's really weird. But Avdol, Iggy, and Polnareff fight him. And it's a sad fight. It's a long fight.
Polnareff sounds like a name spelled backwards.
Yes.
Is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? If I said like Jean-Pierre Polnareff, what do you think he looks like?
Kind of like Jean-Paul Gaultier, but with a hat.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Describe him.
I can't.
Okay. Would you like to know what Polnareff looks like?
Sure.
He's a big, strong man.
Okay. Not like Jean-Paul Gaultier.
No. He's a big, strong dude. Big French kid.
Okay, but French, so we're on the right track.
Yeah. He is French.
Is he wearing blue stripes?
I don't think so.
Is that Gautier? I can't fucking remember anything anymore.
Oh no, that's didn't have to cut me up.
No. I meant. Yeah. I'm still talking about Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Yeah.
Grovile.
So he's got like kind of like a pompadour, but like the Slim Jim. He kind of he's got a weird fit.
Okay.
This was written in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, but he's got Silver Chariot is his stand.
Okay. Yeah.
And his stand it's the fastest stand apparently,
it's
or one of them.
stand in the West.
He's got his armor and he uses like a little rapier to fuck you up.
Yep.
And if you hurt him enough, he decides that he has to ditch the armor. Yep. And now he's super fucking fast.
Oh. He's super cold from Maroon and Gold.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun.
And don't ever yield. Her colors outshine all others. From the buttes, give them hell, devils. Fight for ASU. And onward to victory.
I just played it, so I don't know the words.
Go fight, win. I had to sing it once at an event.
Ooh.
An ASU event.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't want to be at.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, we're going to teach you all the fight song. And I was like, may I be excused?
Okay. So when we're normally talking, I think we do need to increase this up a little bit. We can leave it at here.
They got volume.
No,
they can do it.
No, but here's the thing is when I go to record it, I have to turn up the volume all the way up, and then it sounds okay.
You got volume.
We could just be louder.
We're going to hit the red all the time.
Then we turn down the gain.
Loud. But
it's fine.
If you turn down the gain but turn up this gain, you're not doing anything.
Well, yeah.
You're just still increasing the volume.
Yeah. Just
but then decreasing the volume somewhere else.
Well, yeah, but like now I have a goal, so don't hit the red. I just watch it the whole time and never once peek it into the red. Those two dots will go away. Please. Hello,
I have
Mr.
a family.
Red, you go. Oh, I pushed it. Oh, I can't be over the -5. That's too much. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out.
Sound off in the pig pen below.
That'd be good. A little like
snort.
If we ever updated our alert box,
yeah,
there was a super chat and it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some slop from the hogs. What did we say? Oh, we skimmed the trow. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat that says, "Quit calling us hogs."
We won't.
No. It started as a bit.
Yeah.
Which was good because
I'm not joking anymore.
No, we're not. I'm tired of pretending like we are. This is Paul Nareff.
Okay.
When he's in Italy, he got no legs at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just also part of it.
I wish him well.
I don't care. Okay. He gets trapped into a turtle's body, so it's fine.
If I had $1.
Well, him and Coco Jumbo. Coco Jumbo
is a great drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under Season 1.
Oh, wow. Well, Coco Jumbo is one of the best stand users in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. And his stand name, Mr. President.
Part of it.
Yes. There it is. Mr. President.
Mr. President.
He's a little turtle with a little, like, red jeweled key in his back, like, indented into his back.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go up to the red jewel and you look really closely, there's a little tiny room in there.
Oh.
And if you look a little bit closer, you just pop into it. It's like a tiny hut, kind of, which is cool. I got a lot of things. I'm done with this now. I'm on to a new thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you'd like to add to previous thing?
About JoJo?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I figured. I just, I can just let you know that I'm going to pivot, and then now we're on board.
Yeah. They pay me in Williams.
They pay me in Williams. I was just, God damn it. So Baldur's Gate 3 is just D&D 5th edition, which, like, I keep forgetting. I was talking to Josh about it because Josh is very hyped. Well, Josh will not let the hype die, and I'm here for it. He's our little drummer boy. I didn't realize that Circle of Spores Druid is in the game, and I went, Eric play tested that back when it was on Unearthed Arcana.
I did.
It was fun.
I enjoyed it.
I don't know if you can be a genocide, though.
I wasn't on the list.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to be. But part of me was like, you should have the option to make Valeris if you wanted.
It would be nice, but I don't think I can.
I don't think you will.
I could make I didn't know.
Oh.
My misguided religious dwarf.
Can I use stone cutting here?
That wasn't me.
No, I know, but I'm just...
That was Ponani.
I'm sorry. I think of Ponani and I think of that stone, and it just makes me angry.
That's true.
Throwing her in the quarry.
Yeah. I've still got her. She's in my satchel.
One day.
One day.
As she's
going to break out. It's going to make everyone else's problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Seems fun.
I'm excited. It looks great.
Is there a character class that you've been interested in at all, or not really? Haven't looked into it that far?
I'm going to let the mood strike me as we get closer.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I looked at him and I was like, I like the options. I was like, I kind of want to go off the wall. I want to do something different than what I usually do. I'm like, I want to be different.
You want to be the druid?
No, because that's...
You want to be the one that gets fucked by the bear?
Because what?
Oh, yeah. Did you not watch the...
No. Fucked by a bear?
It's not a bear. It's a druid. So they gave an option, and at the big event that they had at the expo or whatever, they revealed a trailer for it where one of the characters, he's hooking up with the druid character, both men, I believe, from what I understand.
Work.
Which, like, it's very funny, hence the bear
Skittles.
comment. Yeah. Lebanese.
You understand.
Odie says a slur.
Treat yourself to a little slur today.
Hey, it's a slurry Friday. No, so apparently it's a romance option where you're getting like hot and heavy with the druid,
right? And
gets a little too excited and he wild shapes into a bear because apparently that's just like something that happens for him, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I can like calm down, let me unshape. And there's a choice option where you can choose to say no, stay in it, and then the bear like seductively walks up to them, and then it's about to like get it on, and then like there's like a squirrel. I could just show you. It's a very short clip. Oh yeah, they got bear fucking on their phone.
What?
I showed you a show. I'm telling you about bears.
Wait, but why?
You're learning everything today.
Why does the game allow?
Why not?
Because it's sex with an animal.
Well, it's a person
in the shape of an animal.
I don't believe you actually get to see any intercourse. They're not showing bestiality.
Right. They're just
implying it.
No, more than implying it, stating it.
It's 30 seconds.
Why does the gay one have to be the one who fucks an animal? That's fucked.
I don't know.
Make the straights fuck an animal.
I think they could too. I don't know. This was just the one option that they showed. I don't know.
That's what I mean, is they had to show that one. They couldn't show a straight person fucking an animal.
Well, there was like two hobgoblins fucking in another scene I had seen from somewhere where you just like walk up to like a door and like you're hearing some noise and there's just two fucking dudes just going at it. I'm like, is this D&D? I'm still excited.
It could be beef.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't have to do romance. Well,
I got no problem with romance. I got a bit of a problem with bestiality.
That's fair. Yeah. I think that's very interesting that they coded that in there.
Yeah.
He does make a size reference, like, it's a bit awkward as the bear. I do believe that it's the bear fucking him would be the case. The bear would be the top if that's any better.
It's really not.
It's bigger, apparently, when he's a bear.
Okay.
This has not helped.
None of this is helping.
I thought you'd be more on board with this.
Sex with an animal.
No. Supporting local bears.
Got it.
Yeah. This is what Josh wanted to talk about, and it took me until yesterday morning to get around to watching it.
Yeah,
which I felt bad about. I don't know. Did you? Because you didn't get around to watching it. Have you even thought about it, or did you forget about it? Not in like a judgment way, just genuinely curious.
No, I forgot about it.
Yeah, it happens. It's like if you don't have the moment right then and there, like the time.
I'm excited for it, but like. And like I think it's going to be a great game, but like not in a way where I have to like watch all this stuff ahead of time. I'm already excited.
Mm-hmm. You actually would have preferred to not know about the bear.
I would have liked to not know that. Yeah.
Would you rather have it been a surprise?
I would not put myself in a situation where those options would be coming up.
Well, now you know that ahead of time, so you can prepare.
Right.
If anything, this was good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we got it on recording. We got it on tape, so at least like... So what's wrong with that? You wouldn't... You don't want the bare necessities?
I'm not interested in that. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah. They didn't even go for like a hybrid situation where it's like, oh, he's like,
Top
you know,
half
like,
bear.
you know, bear adjacent. They're like, no, that's gonna be sex with a bear.
You saw him walking up to that bottom. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say, I'm like, yeah. I guess like part of me is like, should this game be allowed to be made? And I'm like, I don't think that that's like a focus of it. And I would argue that they do not show anything that would be remotely close to, you know, actual bestiality, let alone the very moral gray area of like condoning it. It's like, could you fuck an animorph in animal form? In morph?
I wouldn't.
Tobias is a red-tailed hawk all the time.
Right.
So he would, when he is like a human version of himself after going back in time and absorbing himself, if you were to try to fuck Tobias in his human form, you'd only get 2 hours. Is that not fucking an animal at that point?
No.
But he's normally a bird.
But he's shaped like
a human.
A person.
So a person could be a bird, but in a human body, and it's okay. Oh, what? So,
yes.
So you can't fuck a human and a bear, but you can fuck a bear and a human.
Right, because it's a bear.
But you're still fucking an animal in like a primal sense.
No.
I want to make this argument.
You listen.
I'm having fun.
Go for it. I'm just saying that like it's not that it's like it's not bestiality insofar as like a consent issue of like an animal that cannot like break like
he very
consent.
clear like the bear is trying to fuck him.
Right. He is a person. I'm not saying that he's not. So in that sense,
does he have rights in wild shape?
I would say so. So in that sense, like like bestiality is, I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. Bestiality is inherently a problem.
Quote him.
Because of the consent issue. Because
Correct.
the animal cannot give informed consent.
So. Please
to
don't fuck
that's
animals.
happening.
Yes.
Don't do that.
You can fuck like animals.
That part. Nothing but mammals. So like the consent issue is not a problem in this scenario, which like good, cool.
Yeah. Of course.
I don't know that even in a consensual state we need to be having sex with an animal shaped thing. But maybe that's just my own biases coming into play.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I think it's a bit much for my taste. Like I wouldn't choose that option.
Yeah.
But I would go and see the like a clip of someone who did it on their playthrough. Just to know, because like it's like, is it more than what we already saw? Curious. Is it a cute relationship? Regardless, and like that's just that's bad.
Yeah,
maybe, but it is something for what it's worth. You like that is an option when they like are morphed. You like can talk to them and you have sex with them in their normal form. But it's just that there is that third option of stay in the bear form, even though it's bigger.
Yeah.
Is it hard enough for you yet? Him as the bear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What if you wild shaped? I could be like nodding.
No off-topic questions.
The bottom!
Yeah.
Meow.
That was the one I was going to
Yeah.
say. That feels
Close enough.
Is that the one that you were thinking was going to come next?
Yeah.
Because that was the one that I was going to hit next. So I'm glad that like we're in tune.
Mm-hmm.
We're synced.
Yeah.
Our commas are lined up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our Pontiacs are in Gatorade. I'm on the CoStar app, so I can be more in touch with my friends. Will you add me on the CoStar app?
Sure.
Cool. Then accept my request. I sent you one like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you not checked it?
Believe it or not, I don't open CoStar.
You wait until it gives you a notification?
No, I turned off notifications.
Then why do you have it?
Because I just wanted to get I wanted to know like the original like here's like your workup based on like where you live, like where you were born and stuff. Because like that's fun.
Yeah, it is.
But like I don't need daily anything. I don't want any of that.
I don't know about all the daily, but I will say it is nice when you have like
Gotta do
friends
your
on
dailies.
there because it'll be like, hey,
you shouldn't be friends with this person.
you're right.
They're incompatible.
Tyler did call me the other day out of the blue, which was very, very nice of her because like she never calls me. I normally like call her to bother her or like, DM at work and then call. She's like, yeah. It's me calling her. Yeah. And I was like, hey, what's up? She goes, hey, just wanted to see what you were up to because CoStar said I should probably reach out to you in case like anything was going on. And I was like, well, actually, yeah, here. I'm going to unpack some stuff with you because it's too late. You made the mistake.
Yeah.
I get a lot of steps in, though, when I talk on the phone.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah.
You got okay, yeah, on your phone?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Are you familiar with the songs I'm Good, open parenthesis, blue, close parenthesis, by David Guetta featuring BB Rexa?
I'm good. Blue ba-dee-da, ba-da. Yes, I am.
Are you also familiar with the song The Motto by Tiesto featuring Ava Max?
Not since it got banned again.
It got banned?
What, isn't Tiesto always bugged?
Haha.
That was a joke for Kenny.
Kenny!
Big ups for Kenny.
Big ups.
Big uppies for Ken.
So those two songs came out pretty close to one another.
I'm so proud of them.
Yeah. I'm glad that they felt comfortable enough to do that.
I should have checked for these yesterday on Prime Day when they were $60 cheaper.
Work. That would have been cool.
Well,
Prime Day was the 11th and the 12th, so you're quite a bit off.
Well, I got paid today.
Right, but you're 2 days behind.
Amazon didn't ask me when it would be a good time for me.
Yeah. And that's on them.
See, but they can hear my phone and
So
the
they should know
devices in
better.
my home.
They should know better.
They hear me crying and they do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been thinking about how to use the Google Homes to my advantage more because I feel like I'm sleeping on
Forming a defensive perimeter around the home.
So many times I'd like to be able to just like I'm doing something. Can I just talk and someone write what I'm saying down for me?
Mm-hmm.
They might be able to do that, but I don't know.
I have mine emit a high frequency sound when guests are here that is subconsciously making them uncomfortable, so they leave faster.
I've never noticed.
I'll have to dial it up a little bit.
I was to say.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't actually do that.
No.
That would be crazy if it could do that, though.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how
It
would
probably
it
could.
not affect you though?
Because I'm built different.
Biometrics.
I'm just stronger.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. In the immortal words of Miss Kelly Clarkson, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
That's true. It might also not work on me because I just didn't know I was supposed to listen to it.
T.
Yeah, sometimes it's the yeah.
Yeah. Brother.
I don't know if I want to. I have something I do want to like. I have a joke bit that I want to joke with you, but it's about. It's a more serious topic that I'm like. I don't know if I want a joke bit right now in this very scenario about it. Well, yeah. Well, until recent stuff.
Okay.
But you had made a comment.
I made a comment.
You said about, in a way of sorts, that I would have been really cool in My Hero Academia with my quirks. And I'm like, what do you mean by that?
Oh.
What did you mean by that?
Yeah.
Name one. And I don't want you to.
Yeah.
But, like, I want you to know that, like, the last couple of days, I'm like, what did he mean by that?
I want you to know.
In a fun way. All right. Which, like, but you know, it's like, she was stubborn. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm still upset. I told her. I can't keep getting mad about things.
Listen, we can't unpack that right here.
But I want to. I want to know. That's not true. I want to know in the sense of hearing it would be good funnies. I don't want to hear it because I don't know if they're going to stop being funny.
Mood.
I don't want to laugh too close to the sun.
I've been there.
Daddy gets mad.
I've been there. I've been there. Should I go get the packages?
You can. Yeah, we could actually just pause because I could use the restroom as well. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
It's a Friday.
God.
Sing my package time song.
Package time. Package time. When is it?
Sometimes. Why can't I just keep this?
Package time.
There we go.
We're done, boys.
Ow.
So I didn't misread, rather. Did not read the packages. So there's actually only one potentially relevant one, and it is for it's for good old Steve-O. So.
Thank you. Yeah, this one does say Steven on it.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Oh, how funny. I think this is from Jemmy, if I recall. Let's see. Does it say? I think it just says... Oh, Odiepus Rex for day of birth from Jemmy and Grammy. Thank you. Because our birthdays are soon.
Mm-hmm.
And we will be doing... We got to set the day to do... Are we going to do dual streams? Or... Well, we have time this week. We need to, figure out how we're going to do the damn thing for the Pokemon Challenge thing. I'll get the emulator set up with the randomizer, and then I don't know how we'll, actually battle. I mean, unless we did it through, Pokemon Showdown. I just got to,
We have to battle?
Well, we don't have to, but it'd be fun if we could just... But then we'd have to, make the teams, and that would be, a whole pain in the ass. I think it's more of just a race to see who could win first. Although that could almost be fun. Is you get since you don't know the game, go ahead and look up a guide. It tells you where to go, and you can have the randomizer if you want. So you could get good shit. I have to play base game.
I'm gonna get.
That's not true.
I'm gonna exploit the glitch, and I'm gonna get my level 100. Nidoking.
That's the way to do it.
That's only in fire red and leaf green, but I'm gonna get it.
Well, he was on my Team Rocket team actually, and he's. I have that artwork in my house because they sent it to me. I did a wonderful job with it.
We love that. Oh hell yeah! Sticky nuggy.
Yeah, it looks like it too.
Sticky nugget.
It has so much more room for chicken nugget.
Nice.
I thought you were
American.
Thank you guys.
Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Yeah, that part.
We have one question.
We do actually, for real. We could ask it. We could answer it.
It's from Replay Camera 2, Chloe.
Oh, Chloe. She was working on sending a box too, from Japan.
Work.
Which would be fun. She's been taking some really, really amazing pictures.
Yeah.
From some of the places she's been to. The views she's getting are nuts.
Noise.
Ooh.
Noise. Ooh, 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 ooh. There you go.
Oh.
That's what that is.
That's a good question. I guess we don't necessarily have to show it. I mean, we still can. So it's
we
on
can
screen.
just read it.
Yeah.
They know.
Replay Camera 2. 2 days ago. Wrote question time. You want to read it?
What is the dumbest thing you ever did in an attempt to be cool?
There's a lot of dumb things I've done to be cool.
Yeah.
As a kid, where only in retrospect can I sit there and go, yeah, if I'm being honest though, definitely thought it would make me look.
It was bringing the beat back.
The edgy.
Yeah.
The edgy cool stuff. Some good cringe years. Cringe is a sign you've grown.
One that I can think of offhand, and it's so stupid because it's a lot of people will do things to look cool in front of friends or coworkers, or not coworkers rather, usually peers, fellow students, because a lot of this
Allies.
is school time. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people's heads would go there. I was, I can't remember how old I was.
7.
Old enough to know better.
Ooh, 13.
Probably 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the garage helping my dad work on a car. And
I guess that didn't work.
And
Gender roles.
And I'm listening.
You
taste that?
No. I didn't lick it. I try not to trust your mics. You've given me a warning.
We have to take it away until you learn to respect it.
Yeah, Odie doesn't get mic privileges. Odie gets the you have to talk loud into that other mic. Mm-hmm.
So we were like working on it, and I felt like I wasn't, even though I was helping, I was like, I don't have enough. Like, I feel that I don't have like physical proof of how much work I've been putting in. Mm-hmm. And I was like,
as a kid, for the working on the car.
Yes, in the current effort.
Okay, yeah. So I'm here with you.
So my dad went back inside the house to grab a drink or to go to the bathroom. I can't recall. He left the premises.
Okay.
And it was me alone in the garage.
Really?
And I was sitting there and I was like, I want to look like I've been working hard.
Oh, yeah, baby. Tell me what you did. I can't wait to hear it.
So there was...
Bated breath.
So there was a... I can't think of the fucking word. A puddle. That's a good word. There was a puddle of, stuff that had leaked out of the car during the restoration process. Like oil and other shit, and just like the gritzy grimesies that comes off of a motor vehicle.
Yeah.
And it was on the concrete, and I was like, my hands look too clean, even though I've been working hard. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'll just like rub my hands in it to get my hands dirty. So
in the oil.
Yeah. So
in the oil.
So it looks like I've been like working harder. So
Bitch, you can't do that.
So I did that.
Oh no.
And as I was like, crouched on the floor like a little gremlin, rubbing my hands in this puddle of oil in an effort to look like I was like, manly man working on the car, my father opened the door and stepped back out in the garage and saw me doing so. And I was like, what are you doing? And I was like,
did you just come clean?
Yeah. What are you going to lie?
You have to.
No lie comes to mind. So I literally was like, I wanted to like look,
like I was
like I'd been working hard, like dirty. And he was like, okay.
Like, okay.
Because what's he supposed to do with that information? But I was like, I wanted to look cool. I wanted to look like I was hard working.
Yeah. And
sweating it out in that garage. And to be honest, I was working and it was hot, but like there was just something on my hands. So I was like, I have no proof. I need proof. But proof to who?
That's very
No
sweet.
one else is in the home.
The only other
person who was home right then was my dad, and he was right next to me. So it's like he knows how much work I've been doing. Who am I trying to impress?
Would your dad make comments about how you don't look like you've worked?
No.
So that's so peculiar then.
Exactly.
That is funny.
Because he'd been there the whole time. He knew how much I'd worked.
But you want to like let him know that like you can carry your own weight.
But it's not even like, like mom and my sister are going to be home soon, and I want them to like, see me looking like, oh, he was out in the garage all day. There was no one to impress. Like they weren't coming home anytime soon. They would not be home, long enough that I would not have already gone back inside and like showered off any mess that I would have naturally accrued. So it's like, who is this for? We didn't get that far though. We just got hands in oil.
Hands in the oil. Yeah. Oil in the hands.
Oil in the hands.
2 in the basket.
That part.
1 in the bird.
So yeah, that was a very stupid thing that I did and have to look cool to basically no one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
Mine's a little more recent.
Okay.
There's a lot of them, but I have a difficult time remembering the story. So I'm like, this one works.
Yeah.
So you've probably never noticed this, but sometimes you can get ink tattooed into your skin, and then it's there. I know. Right below the epidermis. The endodermis.
Do people know about this?
I don't know. It's a new thing.
Okay, we might have to cut this bit.
Yeah. It might be tribal knowledge.
Yeah. This could be early adopter information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the founders pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Zach and Kat had for my 21st birthday, kidnapped me.
9
Took
years ago.
Yeah, 9 years ago. They went and took me. They took me and got my hair done in an undercut from like their stylist who like a nice one, which I'm like, yeah, you guys spent $100 on this haircut, and I could have done it with clippers for free. But it was nice because I got the hard part, and I can't pay. I will pay for that because if you fuck up,
If you get it wrong, it's wrong.
You got to go all the way wrong.
Oh, it's wrong.
Unrelated to this story, but I'm gonna do this so I don't forget.
Yep.
Because it's the tattoo story. It's good. Reddit has been recommending me r/bald posts.
Okay.
Which is like a mood as someone who was bald. Because like I will admit that very first night, I was like, I don't know if I like this. But then it's like, okay, once you get over that, like the human head is shaped a lot more different than you'd expect when there's no hair on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, my head ain't that bad. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I'm seeing these other guys from, they're like, I don't know. I think I'll just go ahead and just risk it all and shave it. So it's like they're a couple of like thinning hair and then they go bald.
Yeah. New lease on them.
Almost every single time they look better.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm so glad you guys pulled the trigger. Like if you guys were needing confidence, like you look infinitely better.
Yeah.
Like you go from looking like weird creep, call HR to yes, hot CEO.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was at Chili's recently.
Oh, yeah.
With my family.
Mm-hmm.
I was thirsty. I threw up. No. And
I miss Chevy's because they had hats that you could wear at Chevy's.
Oh, the food establishment.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the
no, cop
brand.
cars? No.
Cop cars?
I don't trust any Chevrolet I see. I assume it's a cop. It's a good safety measure.
Okay.
You telling me a cop doesn't drive a Chevy when you think about it?
I don't think most of them are Chevys. I think most of them are GMCs.
Well, that's good to know. Regardless, people that support cops drive Chevrolets. So I'd be on the lookout for them too.
Okay.
Unrelated about the hats, but yeah. So you were at Chili's with your family.
So Chili's with my family, but about the police.
Chili-ish Fambino.
I was driving on the freeway. This is how I drive. It's a Flintstones vehicle made by Chevrolet.
Yeah. What's the feet power on that?
Well, how many drinks have I had? It was late in the evening. It was maybe 10:30 p.m.
Oh, okay. Post midday.
It was a late evening drive.
Pre-midnight.
That part. A late evening drive. And I was bip bopping.
Evening with a PH.
That part. And the F is in front is not silent. Driving.
Yeah. Spubby eat free.
You understand? I'm going 80 miles per hour.
On the freeway.
On a freeway.
Normal speeds.
Normal speeds.
That's, as I say, that's depending on the time of day and which highway you're on. That is the speed limit in terms of what everyone thinks it is. People in my neighborhood, on my streets,
2 motorcycles fly past me. Quick.
Did you feel like you were in Tron?
Quick. I experienced the Doppler effect.
Oh,
I heard.
That's
that
cool.
happened.
They were
going fast.
You got the tingles.
Yeah, it was going quick.
You're like, where's my druid?
Suddenly, there was a police officer behind me. Truly came out of nowhere, and as they do. And suddenly, like, he begins to pursue.
Cops are there to protect the state.
He begins to pursue the motorcyclists.
I like cops in that case when they're not arresting me and they're not arresting somebody who doesn't deserve it.
Right. Yeah. They were committing felony speeding. And
like, if I get to see them commit the crime, and as long as they're not, like, being violent about it, like the cop, and then it's cool.
Yeah. So the motorcycles were driving very fast. So he was attempting to catch up to them. So he went like full lights and sirens and everything, and he's going, and they just gunned it, and just ran.
They just kept going.
They just went, and then like,
did the cop give up? Oh.
Yes. So like I'm watching in the distance because of course now they're like the cops going 100, they're going God only knows what, and so they're just like disappearing into the distance, and I'm
like
watching,
slowly getting away from him.
And I'm just like watching it happen in the distance, and then like after a while, the cop's lights go out, and he just gave up because he's like, well, not gonna get him. And I'm like,
can't get them all.
I'm like, that is just wild to me that the inclination, like the thought process of like, you see a cop in the rear view and you're like, I can get away.
Yeah.
That takes nerve.
Absolutely.
That takes fucking nerve.
That takes some gumption.
Yeah.
Some cojones.
Yep.
I like it. I had something for this.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Give me a second after midnight.
Yeah. Well, like they just got it. So they can just drive away from the cop.
They decided to.
But I get ticketed with my bike out front of the Safeway in my Safeway uniform. Well, a bunch of bicyclists walk past with their bikes, riding them on the wrong side of the sidewalk, and he goes, "Can't get them all." And I got to pay $150 for biking on the wrong side of the sidewalk.
He said, "Sonny, you ever been fishing?" And you said, "Yes, officer." And he said, "You ever caught them all?" And you said, "No, officer." And he said, "Here's your ticket." I was there. I was filming. Yeah. I know it happened.
You were the pad of paper.
I was. When no one else would be, I was the pad
Actually,
of paper.
I feel like you were there.
I was the police officer.
You were standing on top of the fries with binoculars going, "I got him." A sting operation.
Fucking got him.
And this was also like to circumvent some weird thing you were anxious about.
Yeah.
To put me in a situation that would eventually make it so I'm like, "Hey, I went ahead and did this." And you're like, "Oh, cool, thanks." I'm like, this was a very weird long con. I feel like you just fucking with my life. That's not true. You fuck up my life in a good way.
Oh.
You're a beautiful disaster. Put that in my pocket for later.
Mm-hmm. It might spoil. Don't put it in the freezer.
So when I had gotten this tattoo, when I got this tattoo, I had felt very cool and good that I had gotten a tattoo. Yeah. So, now that I have a tattoo, I had to update my dating profile pictures.
Of course.
To
include the tattoo.
Look at how fun and chill I am. I'm just like
so whimsical
and very much so. And I remember when I posted it, like immediately, like Zach came in and he goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Work.
And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Tool." And I'm like,
"And what?
I got it. But you could have got one.
That part.
Easy.
That part."
And he's like, "No, I don't know about all that." And I'm like, "That's fair. Actually, he has pretty good reasons too. So it's understandable. But also like, quit being a baby. Beach. Also, it did not get me anywhere.
Well.
Yeah.
It got you here.
That's true. Well, I think the other tattoos did too.
Every action you took got you here.
You're right.
And even the actions you didn't take, that also got you here.
Hey, despite everything, you've gotten you through everything up to this point.
Wherever you are,
you're there.
You're there. And people need to tell you that.
Yeah. How about you go MapQuest that one, Copernicus? Ooh, wow.
Okay, yeah.
Piss.
Yeah.
So, sometimes you piss when you shit?
Simultaneously?
Oh, yeah. If you go to shit, you got to piss.
I don't do it at the same time. Like, on the same, while you don't get up, like, you're still sitting.
It's the same event.
But there are people who are no judgment, but it's just not me, but they do it at the same time.
I'm assuming that I don't mean necessarily concurrently.
Yeah.
I mean in
one sitting.
I'm going to go take a shit, I'm going to also pee.
Yeah.
Like, that's just included.
Right.
Sometimes.
As opposed to like a cloacal venting situation where it all sort of comes out at once.
But do you have a shit when you piss?
Funny you should say that.
People have. I've been wondering what this is all about. What's going on with all this? Yeah. If you're just taking a pee, if I could just squeeze one out real quick, I'll stand it up.
Yeah.
Where's it go? I don't know.
Yeah. You ever sneezed while you were puking?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't. I was just spitballing. That's wild.
It hurts.
Yeah. Ooh, it's like when you hiccup when you're trying to swallow. And so you swallow. You took a screenshot?
Yeah. I took a screenshot. Yeah.
Work.
It's nasty, but that's the human body at the same time.
Bodies are nasty.
They are nasty. But also when people are like, "Oh my God, you can't talk about things." It's like, okay, but everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
Scat is not funny, but poop is funny. If your mother how would your mother describe it?
Describe what?
Poop.
What about it?
Funny or running?
No. Not funny.
Those are the two options.
Funny or running?
Is it runny poop or is it a funny poop? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't
know. I don't know where I've been. I don't know where I'm going.
I didn't.
Waiting on love, sweet charity.
That's fair. I was kind of hoping.
And I'm going to hold on for the rest of my days.
I really should have given you more to lay up with on that one. I wasn't giving you a whole lot to work with, and then I doubled down on it.
Here I go again.
It's okay.
Hey, Stinky!
Poop.
Yeah. You're going on vacation for like a week,
Yep.
right? You get back the 21st, and then we're doing something in
I get
between.
back the 22nd.
Or the 22nd. 22nd's your actual birthday, isn't it?
No.
No? I don't.
What's my birthday? What's my name?
Is it the 23rd? Or is it the 21st?
21st.
It's 21st.
No, I'm in the door.
I'm real bad at that.
No, I'm in the door.
Well, I will say this. At least I'm a day off.
A dollar short.
Yeah. I'm a day late. I would have much rather have been under than over on that one. I will admit.
I don't get butthurt about people not remembering birthdays and stuff. I really don't care. But there are some people who get so up in arms. They're like, they take it as though like you don't value them as a person because you didn't remember this date. And I'm like, girlie, you gotta cool out.
Damn, did you listen to a phone call that I had recently with
No.
somebody? Oh, I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
Not on the podcast, but
This is an offline.
yeah, but essentially,
This is an off-site store.
That was a comment that was made where I was like, "Well, shit, I'm real sorry." I know people's birthdays because of Facebook.
Yeah.
And like because I'm like, there's a lot, and I don't know, like.
If you load their birthdays and their contacts in your phone, Google Messages will let you know.
Oh, really?
Then when you bring up Google Messages, it'll have a little cake that dances next to their name. It's like, do you want to wish them happy birthday?
No,
But you'll know.
that's true.
And you'll know you don't have to.
Mhm.
You'll know that you choose not to.
He's the best. What about Jordan and Jason?
What about them?
What day is their birthday?
The 17th.
17th. Oh, their birthday's in 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put that in my phone right now as an event because I want to make sure that I tell them that.
Put it on their contact card.
Well, I've been trying to get more organized, and apparently, like, using your Google Calendar and color coding your activities, even if it's just your daily stuff, is super helpful.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that stuff's really hard because you have to set it up.
Yeah.
It really do be, like, starting the task is the hardest thing. Because it's like,
Often, yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, I think I've thought of everything I got to do for it. Okay, so we just got to do it. But I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
Well, let me just go make sure the sink's empty. And then, I guess I could do some sweeping. Me, who never wants to sweep my goddamn house.
Yeah.
A task? I gotta sweep.
You got a problem? Yeah.
So I'll sweep it. Yeah.
DJ revolves it.
Yeah, skirt.
I'm haunted.
By what?
I'm haunted by that stupid line in that song. Oh, that thing that I started to say and then never finished what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the motto and I'm good came out very close back to back.
Yeah, that was the thing you were going to mention.
Fun songs. If those songs had come out back to back like that at a period in time in my life when I was still drinking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, would not have been good for you.
I don't want to think about the man I would have become
Oh,
as a result of such a scenario.
work. Yeah, no,
Because
absolutely. Who could you have been?
There's a darkness that lurks in my heart.
Really?
And I fear that in such a situation where those two songs came out back to back, it may become manifest.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like that
And
you
I fear that which could have been.
where like if you would have just been popping the fuck off.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you had Timber.
I did, but I never really latched on to Timber in that same way.
I remember
It lived and died in that, like, that bright spot of an evening.
Yeah, it very much was the one time that like you were like, I'm yelling Timber. It was very fun, and I'm like, I'm gonna remember this for a decade.
Yeah.
And then I did.
As you should.
I love it for me.
Yeah.
Almost a decade. We're getting there.
We're almost there.
I don't get a lot of those.
Knocking on wood.
Knocking on memory dome.
Actually, it may have been a decade since that.
Specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah, well...
Because that was pre-21.
Was it?
That was 20.
Oh, then yeah, it was. Or just about.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Pause.
Hold, please.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess, I think we're kind of it, I guess. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And we'll be doing a birthday bash live stream fairly soon. Details pending.
Yeah. Well, because I know, so my birthday is Sunday, the 30th. So I don't know if we wanted to do something for our birthdays like the 29th or maybe like that Friday, the 28th.
The Friday might be better because I'm pretty busy on the 29th because that's
Yeah.
when like family wanted to do birthday stuff since I can't do it.
Well, I figured then
weekend
Friday
of.
night's fun because then it's like, okay, cool. We're
Friday
doing like
night
big
fun is-
stream fun, like we did co-streams, whatever. I don't know if we could do. We just can't realistically do it on one stream with us both playing without it being like different rooms. This is a lot of work to do.
We could do it.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work.
It'd be great. What are you talking about?
We could go big. We could go home.
We could go big.
We could go home.
That part.
Oh man.
Ooh. Also, my like 3-year channelversary / also birthday thing is coming up. I'm gonna be doing a stream, probably the Saturday I get back. So right now I'm planning to do it on like the evening of the 22nd. Details pending. But yeah,
If you want them, it's how much does it cost to watch that stream?
that's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's gonna be a Patreon pre-show.
Where you're like, all right, what's up, everybody?
Sup?
You guys ready to open it up to the pen, to the Hewll
Yeah.
niche?
Yeah. That's what that is.
I love that part.
That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. If you get bored and want to watch me go and be very professor, my Hades streams have been very fun. Very I have learned a lot actually since starting them, which is always a good time because I know everything. I know most things.
Okay.
I'm that optimal bitch where I'm like, well, I want to do the best thing, so I'm always gonna go for Sea Storm because you don't need to know more than it's the best.
It's the best. It's the best.
Like, why would I? If I have the
Let it
opportunity
go.
to get Sea Storm, why would I not go for it? It's
Why
the
would
best.
I simply not get Sea Storm?
And instead, I'm just learning.
And sometimes, you know what? I'm sick of Sea Storm.
Yeah, that part. I guess this is not going up today, but which is Friday, but it will be going up on Sunday.
More like Friday.
Yeah,
Am
you
I
want
right?
to support me? I got a sponsorship. I'll do a little comment
Plug.
on my Odiepus Rex because it's not like a code. You got to click a link, so I'll post it and approve it myself. Because I think if we were to send it, if it's privated and I were to send
gonna
myself
flip
the
and
link,
send
I could actually already have a pre-comment posted.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Gotta go.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Piss. Shit. Same time.
Come.